We've had a lot of rain and I've been out of town for a little bit. As you can tell, they're growing a lot, but so has the weeds. I need to get to that. Me and my wife will probably come out at some point and do that. This one's starting to get taller or longer, so I'm trying to bend it up to this fence. I need a clearing behind it. I'm just gonna let them grow up that. Peppers are definitely starting to grow. The beds are getting some stuff in them as well. It's a little bell pepper right there. The mint's insane. It's growing everywhere. Don't ever plant mint in the ground unless you want an awesome smelling ground cover. That's chocolate mint. I'm taking cuttings and gonna propagate it, and I am gonna plant that in the ground somewhere else where I don't care that it takes over. I like that mint a lot, so does my daughters. The okra is starting to grow in size. If I can keep the mint from killing it. That is okra, some kind of mean weed right there. This is zucchini. No, not zucchini, yellow squash. It's growing. Tons of them down there. I should be able to eat some of those soon. Little tomato. These are, that's a yellow stuffer. Probably, oh, these are ones that we picked up. Some kind of beef steak. Another tomato I think we picked up actually. It's already producing tomatoes. Nice little bunch right there. And the zucchini. If this continues to grow like it is, it's going to be a crazy year for zucchini. These actually, I believe, have this look to their leaves. They're Italian striped or something like that. Zucchini, I believe. I may be wrong. I have to look at it. But these leaves look nice here. Hey dog. My tomatoes are definitely growing bigger. They get bigger the further down this way I go. That's where I left that. Anyway, these just keep getting bigger. I'm going to need to start single stemming these. Like I've done this one pretty well. And I'm using these little clips right here to hold the tomato plant on. And I'm just gonna try to get as many tomatoes. I probably should have cut that one off, but I may let it grow for now. I don't see any tomatoes on these. They're definitely growing though. I think they're gonna do awesome. Let's go ahead and go across to the pumpkins. All right, these are my pumpkins. They're not growing yet too much. They're starting to vine out though. I'm probably gonna put some cardboard down and put some compost that I have on top of it to try to keep those from getting strangled out by weeds like they did last year. I got some watermelon that I need to plant, and I'm planning on doing it more further out here. This is a mess out here. I gotta come through and weed eat and pull weeds by hand. But these strawberries right here, all of these are the ones that, except for that one I think, are the ones that I started from seed. I planted out a lot. Grapes need to get staked up. They're falling over. There's a lot of strawberry plants back here. Actually got, rained on. I gotta give any strawberries in my shirt. Looks like I'm running around with a fanny pack on, but I just twist my shirt up and throw food in it to take home. This is how I started those over there. I put them in like a container or something, and then I built up the dirt around them. That's what I'm gonna do, kind of hill them. Then I plan on making beds going all the way across, but we'll see if that ever happens. All right, let's go to the trees. Psych, not the trees, this is blueberry bushes. I planted them in these bigger pots, and none of these pots have bottoms, so the roots can grow down into the soil. And I'm gonna build up around these as well. I added some soil acidifier, so the leaves are greening up a lot more. They were kind of showing signs of stress. All right, here we are. This is an elderberry. It's getting big. It died back a lot, but of course it did. It's in a pot. There's a whole bunch of grass or something growing up in it, but that'll be cool. And here's the figs. They're looking happy. Again, I cut out the, wow. Let me drink a drink. Again, I cut out the bottom of that pot, and I put a cardboard down, but those roots will grow right through it once they find their way to it. It's looking nice. Hasn't put on any figs. Oh, I believe that may be a little figlet right there. But anyway, here's another one. This one's a Chicago fig. It keeps dying on me. I don't understand that. We're not as cold as Chicago, but this one always dies back to the roots so far. That's the one that I pulled out. I'll put a link either in this corner or this corner of the video where I yanked that up out of the ground, and it was only like an inch long with roots, and I was like, well, I guess I'll try to plant it, and it's still growing. Sometimes it's good not to give up. This is the mulberry tree from Mike, one of them. This is the world's best, I believe. It looks kind of iffy in some places, but these are shooting up from the rootstock all over the place, so the roots were nice and healthy still. So that should do good. I actually see why Mike is saying that he doesn't like growing from trees that are grafted as much, because that tree would be mostly the rootstock now. And there's Ghost. But I don't know if this one's gonna come back. It had a green bud right here, but it kind of died off. We'll see. This is the Pakistan mulberry. It got real tall, but didn't make it through the winter. Should have brought it inside. That's a avocado tree from seed. It's growing nice. I doubt it'll survive the winter, but you never know. And this is the world's best. This one is a cutting that I took from Mike's trees. Look at all the blackberries forming on that. That's really cool. I found if you do cuttings, the leaves fall off, and then when it comes back, it produces mulberries pretty much every time. Whole bunch of cactus, really pretty flowers opening up, but I'm not a big cactus fan. I don't like things that can hurt me. There's some figs right there. This one is a brown turkey fig. I have not planted that one. I need to get another pot or some kind of container to put more soil in and put it there. That's a mulberry tree in that bucket. or container. I have not planted it either. I ripped it out of the ground and pulled a bunch of the roots out. All right. Anybody know exactly when it's time to harvest seeds from the bluebonnets? These, I would think, would be about ready to take off and plant elsewhere. I love them here and all, but I want to make this more of a trees with other fruit stuff underneath it and junk. I don't really want the bluebonnets here next year. I'm wanting them out there next to the fence line because I'm not going to grow anything on that fence for a while at least. So if y'all know when, I'll probably come out here with, I may cut some of the heads off to make sure I get some, and then I'll just come through and mow them and put it in a bag and dump them out over there along the fence line, like I said. But yeah, so far that's about all that I've got going. Normally I'm a lot further along than this. I just haven't had time. But this bed still looks nice. It's the only one that I put the soil all the way across. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe. Y'all have a good one. Bye.